Hey friends, and welcome back to the channel. It's Natasha from Crafting Compassionate Love, and today we're going to be talking about interactive pocket pages using the Doodles and Dashes 2 collection for November 2022. But before we dive into here, I just wanted to provide some context. I have been working on different gratitude albums for the past couple years. Each year I've always like, oh, this is the year that I'm going to get it done, and I rarely actually get it done. 2019 that we're looking at right now is one of the more successful ones that I did. I had attempted in 2021 more just journaling style and using some ephemera. And I have another version in a TN for 2020, and they never happen. And gratitude is supposed to be there to help us feel good and count the blessings that we have in our lives, not to make us feel like poop that we didn't finish a project. So this year I decided that, hey, I want to do something special for November for gratitude, but I don't want to do its own album. So let me introduce to you this concept that I came up with this year to do some gratitude pocket pages. I use the the Citrus Twist 6x8 Life Crafted albums. Currently in this color, and I just absolutely love it. And I will link all of these supplies down below in case you're interested. So I thought instead of doing a whole album, I'm gonna have these pages embedded into my memory planning album. So I have started here and done some pre-work, and we're going to be talking about interactive elements. Now, I am not a pocket page scrapbooker, but I do really enjoy trying out new things. So I've got the foundation down already. These cards just make this so easy. I've already added some embellishments to some of my other cards. This one here, I've added a sticker right on top of the pocket just because that's how I roll. Now, this is one of the first elements that I want to highlight for my interactive piece. This is one of the little pocket die cuts that came in the collection. So I went ahead and built the pocket, and it has these really cute library cards that come with it. Now, I wanted to be able to size this appropriately. This fits fantastic for a 3x4 spot. So I've gone ahead and I've actually adhered it straight onto the pocket page using some adhesive. Now, going back to the library card, I've trimmed it down in height so that way when I put it into my pocket, it's just slightly over, and I can even go ahead and trim this down even more, if I wanted to. Oh, there we go. It snugs a little bit better if I push that in. So I've embellished it here with some die cuts, and I'm working on bringing these beautiful teals with the oranges into the collection that's in the collection into my pages. So I've got my left side here pretty much done. I really liked this journal card next to this one, as I feel it kind of looks like a meadow of beautiful florals. Now, my other interactive element that I'm going to include in my pocket page here is a mini flip book. And this is using the Simple Dory, which I have taken apart. It's really easy to do. You just remove the staples that are on the edge, and then you can pull apart the sheets that you would like. Now, I kept it the original size, and you could trim it down. You'll see in just a second here. If you wanted to, you could also trim this down, but I'm kind of lazy. It didn't bother me that much. I left it as is. And what I did is I trimmed it down to about the size of a journal card. It's a little bit more narrow than the journal card. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. A bit more narrow, and then I did back up the last page to a journal card, and I'll show you why. So I have this supported here, and the idea is that this back page, which is reinforced by the journal card, will slide into my pocket here, which then I have the pages that will flip up as like a little tiny interactive flip book from my Simple Dory from the Traveler's Notebook Kit, which I just think is so adorable. Now, I did keep the cover similar to the different patterns that I have going on, so that way it's interactive, but it's not like sticking out to you super obvious. It, I think, flows really nicely with the 2 pages that I have laid out here. Now, to make this little booklet, like I said, I just trimmed it down. I took apart, I measured it, trimmed it down, and then using my stapler, I have this like cute little mini guy, I just did 1 staple at the top. Now, you could, which I do not have, but if you have one of those long-armed staplers, you could just go back in and re-staple it. I do not have one of those, so I just did it at the top, kind of like a matchbook. Now, another thing that I maybe could do differently next time is do 2 staples here, so that way when you would flip up, it would be more even. Right now, there's a bit of a pull in the center, but this is me just kind of nitpicking it. Either way totally works. I think it's super cute how it's going to flow. So I'm gonna make this a little gratitude flip book of just things that I love. And I have a ton of photos always just kind of floating around. Some of these are from like 2020, 2021, from earlier this year. This is from like this is like right before the hurricane, so probably like September, but they never made it into my memory planner or into my projects. So this is a really great way to make a gratitude focus without having to do all that extra work, like I was mentioning, in having a dedicated album. I'm sure you have some photos laying around if you're like me, and you can use those to create a little gratitude section within your weekly documenting. For the layouts in this mini book, you will see I am using a lot of the same repeated elements over and over again. I wanted to make sure that I had my visual interest with my layers and my clusters, but did not want to add too much bulk. That's why the stickers from the memory keeping sticker kit along with the rub-ons are fantastic for this, as well as the washi tape repeated detail that you will see that I do on each page. Now, when working in mini books or traveler's notebooks where the size is substantially smaller than a traditional 12 by 12 scrapbook layout or a 6 by 8, one thing that I like to do is still bring over the concept of having a foundational layer to serve as a mat for my photo. I feel like when you don't include a mat or that foundational element, it can often look like your photos are floating on the page and it just does not look cohesive. So how I've done this throughout my mini book is I have used a large box sticker. I have used some washi tape to frame the photo. Or here, the way that I trim down my simple dori, I have that large piece in the background there that serves as that mat to avoid it just floating on the plain white graph paper. For those of you that do subscribe to the Cocoa Daisy Traveler's Notebook Kit, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Do you traditionally keep your traveler's notebook together, or do you modify it or utilize it in your memory planner? I would love to hear from you. I have seen different ideas online, of course, from the design team, but also on the hashtag feature within Instagram and the Facebook group. It's always interesting to see different people's purposes in using their products. I hope that seeing this today inspires you to modify your simple dori if you've never tried it before. Especially if you find that you can't use a traveler's notebook per month, this is a great option to use up your products in non-traditional ways. Now I'm adding my final details here using some stickers from the memory keeping sticker kit. I'm adding a title to each of my pages, and as you saw, I added the mini word stickers, which I think adds such a cute touch to the booklet. Here is a look at our completed layout. I think it turned out so cute. I have my flip book here that I created, and so I went ahead, I can pull it out if I wanted to, or I could flip it within the album. And so I added one of the large box stickers on the cover with a little floral and the washi tape. Now, something that I did learn, a tip, when you are doing type of gratitude albums or something that's repetitive, something that was helpful for me that I'd like to share with you as a tip is to have repeated elements. So I have this washi tape repeated throughout the mini album, which you'll see, and I did choose this washi as I was able to have that here in a journal card and over here in this bottom corner as well. So I'm trying to tie in all of the colors from the collection. So my pattern here, or my structure, is to have a piece of washi tape within each little layout within the interactive mini book. My honey, slow mornings. Once again, there's that washi tape. I added one of the rub-ons and some stickers here. This is some more rub-on details. And then I have here this bottom cluster with the washi tape layered with some stickers. This is a rub-on that I wanted to mirror here. I think that turned out super cute. Next up, ice cream. You can't have a gratitude album without ice cream, huh? So once again, using those little word stickers from the memory keeping sticker kit. And then this final page, I decided to not do a photo, added the washi and some more alpha letters. This will be where I'll add some journaling in regards to my health journey this year. And that was the formula. So it came together super quickly. Washi tape and paired with the alphas for that repeated element throughout the booklet. I think it really turned out cute, and it was super easy to put together. So it's a really fun way to add that interactive element to your planner. This would be also great if you had like a busy weekend or a special event, Or for the holidays that are coming up, you could do like everyone's favorite gifts in this little interactive mini book, or you could do what's on the menu. What did everybody bring to the Secret Santa? That could be something you can do here as well. Lots of fun. Enjoy spending time with the collection. Go ahead and use it. Don't just hoard it. I know this one is so cute and it's really tempting to hold on to it, but definitely have some creative play. Have that time for yourself. If you have any questions on my process of what I shared with you here today in this pocket page layout with interactive elements, be sure to drop them down below. And if you like seeing memory keeping content like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications for when I do upload. And if you did enjoy this video or walk away with an idea on some simple yet super cute interactive elements that you can do in your projects, go ahead and give this a thumbs up to let me know. Until next time, I will see you all later.